everybody's up except me. And the house is all dark. It's all been dark. And I've got my candles on. And I've been looking through the cupboard trying to find other stuff. And I'll turn you around. And so I found, now I don't think this is beeswax or is it paraffin? Paraffin is really bad for you. Gee, I can't read that. Can you read that? Hey, yeah, if you can read that, tell me what it says. Oh, look, I can see it now. Burning instructions. Huh. I don't know if it's paraffin or if it's beeswax. It's really important to just use beeswax. So, this is beeswax. You know, I had this little tiny candle in that. This little tiny candle here was in here. And I took the candle, the bit out that I could get out, and it broke and it left this middle. And I was working it trying to get it out. And I realized that it was like I was doing this action that had been done for millions of years. You know, removing a candlestick. I mean, not millions of years, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway. And then, so I was looking for more candles. And I was looking up here, and I started realizing this is all full of treasures. And so I thought maybe you'd like to come along while I was looking through here. What have we got here? Paints. I was putting paints on the side. So here's some more candles. They're pure Canadian beeswax, so that's okay. Those are good. But never, ever, ever burn paraffin. It's really toxic. I've done it before, and I've had colds. Hey, I think this is all the watercolor paints. I think those go together. And look, I found the Band-Aids. And the lights. These go to the other thing. Oh, and here's another one of these. Okay. So, my daughter is an amazing watercolorer. She's a botanical illustrator. And her paints are amazing, and her ability is amazing, but not me. I just play, and, you know, you get what you get, which is not really... It would be nice if I could do it the other way, if I knew how and I could do it. Wouldn't that be awesome if I could actually watercolor? Now, these paints all go together somewhere else. Okay, this is the tricycle. The rest of the tricycle handle, which of course we absolutely need. It's back there in the corner, I wonder. I think I'm making a lot of noise. What is that back there? Oh, I know what it is. It's a light bulb. It's one of these that's kind of a white light. I don't like those. Okay, then. What's this? Sunflower seeds. Well, good morning, Renee. We're just looking through the cupboard to see if we can find any other cool stuff. Oh, somebody gave me this candle thing. Oh, it's LED lights. I think I should give that away. Or maybe I should use it. Huh, wouldn't that be interesting? Okay, what we got up here? Connect 4. And what's this? Oh, this is Baby Shark. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's play this. No, not you. My kids, when they wake up, chew, slap, bang, big noise. Wow. You know, it's overwhelming to even look in here. Quick, QWR, game of wit. You know, this would be good in the other place. In the camper. Oh, and Camelot is really cool. Desmond really likes playing with this. I think this is good for Desmond when he wakes up. See what a big mess we've made? How can it possibly be low battery? It was 100% not long ago. All right, so here we have the candle stuff. These things don't go in there. Okay, well, what if we put another candle in here? I made these wicks. You know how you make a wick? Take a piece of cotton thread, twine, and you dip it in wax over and over and over and over. There, but this is kind of funky. Why would you want that to be able to fall out? I mean, it's just completely, you know, I guess you have to be careful with it. But, you know, oh, I hear somebody upstairs. Listen to that. Oh, this is little candles. I thought those would be really good to have. They were really cheap. They were like $1.50 or something. Okay, so what else do we need here? I was going to put another candle. Okay, so we've got one in here. It's really insistent that I have a low battery. Hi, Jillian. I'm a little overwhelmed, actually, trying to figure out what I'm doing here. So, now I'm plugged in, so I haven't really got a lot of choices. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna and I'm gonna put this. What are these? I don't know. This goes up in the cupboard. Little bowls, which are nice for painting and things, but they're really, really fragile. Really fragile little plastics. You know, lately I've been into. So I'm using all these beautiful vases for my. This is so bad. I'm sorry. How should I do this? I want to tidy this up. Is it okay to tidy this up? All right, so now this 2-piece LED candle set. I'm asking permission from you because I'm making a video. It changes everything, you know. Justin Trudeau said that in 1 year, we will have no more single-use plastic in Canada. I hope they don't lobby against them. I have to put batteries in these too. Goodness. Alright, well I could do that. So are you upside down? Which way are you? There you are. We're not doing really well here, are we? Okay. I have to fix all that before I start putting things back up there. Alright, so I want to turn these lights back off because I don't want the lights on. So let me see if I can do that, even though you're on low power. There. Oh, that's nicer. Because it's the middle of the night, you know? You don't want to have too much light on in the middle of the night. So let me see, where do we want to sit? I think I would like to be over here. And I can turn on the outside light, that's okay. Because that's a really beautiful view, right? I could turn this one on. There. There, and I have my candles. You can't see the candles. There they are. So I was thinking I'll turn on the heater here. Okay. And then I'll put my chair here again. Everybody's got their boots here because it is in the spot where the boots go. But I'm going to put them all on this door. That's where I'm going to put them all. And then I'm going to put my chair back here. So I can see out this lovely window. I can pull this curtain the other way. You see, so then I can sit right here. My chair by the heater. Okay. And then I can turn off this light. I can put my candles on there. We'll take our dangerous floppy one. You know, I could fix this. I could fix it by melting wax all around on it. So I could glue it on. Ha! There. Fixed. I have a thing I just wove which would fit perfectly on here. Okay, and then I'll put this on there. And I'll put this on there. I don't have all my candlesticks anymore. I'll have to look into that. All right, there we can be like a shrine. All right, now, do I need anything else? Oh yeah, I was going to show you all the silverware. It's really cool. It's been under my dresser. Guess it's kind of a dirty spot under there. Anyway, I went to a second-hand shop one day. Oh, I have to put something on there so I don't wreck it. Just a second now. Let's get something. You know what? It's so cold in here. I'm going to turn the oven on. Bake. Start. And I'll just open the oven door. Okay, now here we go. So I was going to show you this. I'm really getting into my house and doing stuff. Like yesterday I did this. These are strips for the mat I'm making. That's really done perfectly if you look at that. At the edge, every one comes in and goes into the next row. Here it does too, but it doesn't look so nice. I think I'm gonna sew these together. And as much as possible. Isn't it cool? I can't believe I've made this thing. This mat. Anchoret was making a mat, and I thought, you know what? I need a mat in my studio. It'd be okay if it gets wet. Be okay if it gets clay on it. And it'll be damp, so it'll keep it from being too brittle. Okay. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to sit here and look at this stuff by candlelight. But, so let's see if we can do that. See, now we have this beautiful night outside. I think I want to move the bird food and the deer food. I want to put it out here so I can see it. You can't see anything, can you? Oh well, this light is working this time. These outdoor lights, they flash all the time, and the indoor ones, sometimes the lights will work and sometimes they won't. The light or the fan, light fan, light fan, light fan, then they'll both work. Okay, so here we go. Oh, isn't this pretty? Look at this. So I bought this at a secondhand store for $45 or something at a flea market because people are not interested in the family silver anymore. So they sell the family silver. Let's look at how pretty this is. Isn't that pretty? So why was this under the bed? You know, this should be the everyday stuff, right? Because otherwise we won't use it. And I bought it for just using it, you know? That's why I bought it, so we put it in the drawer and use it. Beautiful. But, you know, you can also use it for silver, for fine times. But how often do you really want to use the fine silver, right? So you might as well have an everyday fine silver. My friend has one like that, and I think it's the coolest thing ever. It's what's in her drawer. Wouldn't it be cool if this fit in the drawer? Wow, that would be so cool. Let me turn on the light. Here, you get another view outside first. Not very light for you. Here we go. There. Isn't it pretty? I think it was $45. So go to your local flea market. It's silver plated, I guess. also the silver, which is probably why it's cheaper. If it were real silver, if it were solid silver, it would be different. What does it say on it? Good morning. Okay, what does it say? W. Roberts. Can you see it? Can you read that? Okay, I'll put it here. I'll do this thing. That's pretty clear, but I can't read it. Okay, it's just a bunch of lines. Can you read that? Rocerssison. What kind of name is that? Rockerson. I'm gonna see if I can take a photo of this. Hold on. Okay. Well, whatever it is, that's what this is. There were thousands of patterns made. You'd think it says Robertson or Richardson. ROGH. Oh, and son. Like McGregor or son. M/14. They might be valuable. Well, I don't know. $45 for the whole set was what I paid. But, oh, I think this is 2 sets. I think, look at this. This is 1 set. And this is another set. So they were each maybe $45. I think if you try and buy the replacements, they're expensive. I don't know. It's cool, eh? When you get something out of Rogers and Son. William Rogers and Son. That's right. Those are the people. Oh, look at that. Look. Isn't that something? William Rogers and Sons. So Rogers and Sons, if you Google that, you could Google it and tell me what it says. It's a big spoon. Yeah, I see why I kept these. It is pretty, eh? So I got them at the flea market, which is interesting because it means that things like this are not of value anymore. If the flea market doesn't, you know, there was a time that this was probably, I don't know, $500 or $1,000, you know, or in value. Here's a different kind altogether. Is this a Rogers and Sons too? Yeah. They have many, many kinds of patterns. And trying to find the pattern that you want, you know, like your grandma's silver, trying to find the pattern is, but you know, the older it is, the more likely it's silver. And did you know that tarnish, when the tarnish on the silver, that is actually the silver that has oxidized. So when you take it off, you actually are removing some of the silver. And so after a while, frequently polished silverware or frequently used silverware, see how the polish is all worn off, the silver is all gone from the edges? That's, you know, it's if it's silver plate, Guess that's not the best place for you to see it. There is probably better. Now this has a mark on it. What does that say? Something silversmith. All right, let me do this way again. I'll put it here. I'll see if I can get a clear view somehow. Not enlarge it. Toronto Silver Plate Company. 20 carat. No, 12 carat. 120 weight. What's a D? No, it's a 0, so 120 weight, whatever that means. Toronto Silver Plate Company. I wonder if they were a big silver platers. So obviously this is silver plate, which is why after using it, the silver has worn off. And also after polishing it, or yeah, the more polished it is, or wiped, used, the more the silver will disappear. But on the other hand, or au contraire, if you have something that is solid silver and it just gets worn, so the silver actually disappears on the edges, and so the shape of the spoon changes because the silver is disappearing. It gets thinner, like here at the top, wears away. And when it's worn away, you don't see if it's real silver. Why do I think this is real silver? Because if it's worn away, you don't see that beautiful silver shine, right? When it's gets tarnished, like there are places, but this is a spot. Maybe this is worn away. Maybe it's silver plated. Most of this is probably silver plated. My friend Esther found a set at the reuse. They have a reuse thing there. And so she got it for like $5, well, or whatever, maybe free. And she uses it for her everyday silver. Isn't that awesome? I think people should use everyday silver. I think silver is probably much better for you. But luckily, all these other metals are okay. They're stable. You know, if a metal is not stable, it'll change. But like silicon is a stable metal, so it won't react with other chemicals in the environment and become something different. I'm trying to push that in there, holding it open with my fingernail. Yeah, I do play the violin. I love playing my violin. I keep it down in the studio. Isn't that pretty? I just wanted to show you what you can get at the local thrift store. All right, now it's time to finally sit down here and relax. Let's turn off that light. We'll turn on some of these. Look at that little camel over there. Isn't that cute? Really reminds me of when I was in Jordan. Did I ever tell you about going to Jordan? Huh. Well, I went to Jordan once. Let's see if this lights me up at all. Oh, there I am with the dawn behind me. How come you can't see it here? Oh, that's because it doesn't dawn on this side, it dawns on that side. I do too. I'm really enjoying my little candlelight time. Okay, so, oops. Put my chair forward more. There we go. And now you can see me. I'm going to bring my candlesticks closer. Oh, this candle didn't actually work when I tried to do it. There. I like the candlelight too. Maybe I could put my feet up here in between the candles. Let's see how this is going to work. Turn that around. Turn. There. So we have our candles. And then we have outdoors. We have the sky, which you can't see, but over there you can. There. Come back to the candlelight. I lit the fire. I know what I could do. I could bring one over here and I could hold it. And then you could see. But I have to be careful because I don't want to burn myself. There. So hi. Sure took a long time before I got to this. I think this is where my video idea was headed. Was me sitting down here relaxing while the sun rose and looking out the window at it and having candlelight. Wow, it sure is pretty. It's getting light out. See? Dawn. Oh, so you asked about my violin. Yes, I do play the violin. I don't play it as often as I want to. I don't play it in the house because Willem is always home. I don't play it in the house because Elida and the children are home. I'll play it in the studio, but usually when I go to the studio, I end up cleaning up the studio. I haven't gotten around to making something yet. I need to make some clay and get it rolling, but you know, you have to, if you make something today, tomorrow you have to trim it. So if you're not going to be here tomorrow, you can't make clay, you can't make something today. And usually on the day you make clay, really? You still watch my old ones? That's so neat. I never see my old ones anywhere. You know how YouTube used to put up things to see, but I don't see many things that I want to see. I don't even know what you watch on YouTube anymore. I just watch the news. It's kind of interesting right now. You do, eh? We have to push this down now. Very important that you keep that flat. Otherwise, you end up with a bowl, and it'll drown your wick. You have to have a kind of a little hill. But then you have to make sure that you're not doing this on your lap, because that would be stupid. And we don't want to be stupid now, do we? Yeah, I can see I haven't been able to make any videos of any kind because I've had no ability to upload it, and I still can't upload it. Oh, really? I love my little daughter, Elida. Did I ever tell you how I got that name? Now, wait a minute. We've got 3 subjects going here. I was telling you about the studio and my violin. So I'll finish telling you about my violin. My violin, I have learned to play by ear, and now I'm trying to make my notes long and beautiful. My nose is just let loose. There's something really good about this beeswax stuff. It purifies the air. Look at that, the sun is coming up. Such a special time of day. You know, I've got this new idea. Since it gets dark in the afternoon now, 3:30 or something, 4:30, he's getting off the bus just as it's getting dark. Well, the sun has already set. Excuse me, I suppose I should get up and do my nose. So I can now play by ear, and I've got a larger repertoire of songs that I sing or play. most of them are old-timey stuff, the stuff my grandparents played, which now I have sort of become my grandparents, and I'm just the grandparent that plays this stuff. But my grandparents played this stuff, so that's like not my parents, but my grandparents. So my grandchildren's grandchildren's grandparents, that's me. So my grandchildren's great-grandparents is my parents. They didn't do that. My grandparents' great-great-grandparents, which, if you know my family, is Byron, Benjamin Kenyon, and Myrtle Lou Alice Bear. So Byron, my grandpa, he was an MD. He had an office in Millerton, New York, which is now Manadoo. It's I tell you this random stuff. Wouldn't it be nice if it was all organized and cataloged? You know, I think it would be so good if something, like I have a journal that's indexed, and you can just find every topic. So every time I mention tall trees or Manadoo or my grandparents, you could just find it. Wouldn't it be nice if there was like transcripts of all these videos I've ever made? I could look through them and I could gather all the like hints from Nancy, or Nancy-isms, or I don't know. There's probably lots of gems in there. I could put a thing out and ask people to, I guess most of my, I'm fixing the candle again. Record what? Like, my videos are there, only until YouTube goes out of business. Oh yeah, it's all recorded. It's all, well, I guess, yeah, I should tell them the stories. They're old enough now that they'll remember them and that they're interested, because now they're interested in their roots. I have to fix all my candles. They're all melting on the edges. I made these candles, remember? In fact, you could go watch the video if you wanted to. Now this is a dangerous candle because, let's see if I can put you there. Let's see if I can do this again. Melt this and make it. Okay. Blowing in front of my heater, so maybe my heater will come on. My neighbors are great candle people. You know, the ice storm happened and immediately you're not supposed to run down. The ice storm in '98, which is probably ancient history to some of you. See, you're 19, 20, 21 years ago. Yeah, there's a time that 21 years was like my whole life. And I suppose it is for some of you too. There, now you can see it outside. It's pretty, right? That's why I like this spot. Oh, what does it say now? You have marathons, Nancy, today? Marathons? Wow. You know, I was thinking, I really need to find out what's in there. And maybe I should, like, it's winter now. I mean, it's not really winter, it's only supposed to be, not supposed to be winter yet. But anyway, 16th of November. I keep thinking it's gonna melt. I think we're going to have a green Christmas, and we're going to be so surprised because we had so much snow earlier on, and now what? No snow for Christmas. It'll be a green Christmas. But I tell you, like I'm trying to get myself psyched up to go to Georgia to help my niece after my brother died. But I already went once, so it's not like I'm not done it. But I'll show you my candles. Isn't that cool? I like it with the wood behind it. That's pretty. Over there is kind of just random out there, I do, eh? I want. Do I have family Christmas videos on there? I remember one year we had the best Christmas in the whole world. I've never had a Christmas before or since like that. But everybody was here, and Daniel and Abraham were getting. Abraham kept getting. They kept getting musical instruments for Christmas, and wow, and they had what are those big hollow straight things called? I use them in Australia. Anyway, they got them, and so Abraham was having so much fun. He was saying everything through that as he blew. So it was like everything was. It was like this narration that was this loud, deep narration that was going on behind us all. There were a lot of videos that year. And then everybody got so they didn't like videos anymore. Well, my kids never liked videos. That would be a good video to see or to show them. Like, but I love my family. My family is composed of a lot of different kinds of people. There's some computer whizzy stuff, and there's some just regular. There's a lot of artistic. Didgeridoo, that's it. Yes, the didgeridoo. In fact, I bet that's on the title. Or it would be in the tags. I used to tag things. I used to take really good care of my videos. You know what? That's because I had a laptop and a desktop. I have a laptop now, and I guess I should do that. I should go through all those videos that I've made. I should watch them, and I should retitle them. Maybe I should just turn them on and have them playing while I make baskets or something. I really don't like sitting in front of the television. Except when I'm there, I love it. And I never want to get up. I sit there and I eat. And as soon as I'm finished what's in my bowl, I go get something else. And then I get something else. And then I get something else. And I can't believe how much one person can eat from the time they sit down until they get up. I have thousands of videos, don't I? 18,000 videos. Can you believe that? Sorry. This woman likes to talk, eh? I always had a camera in my hand. When my kids were little and before YouTube, we had photos. And then we got, and we had little cameras with when I was young, here's a whole technology reminder thing. The camera, man. So my first camera was a Polaroid, and it was a square box, and you had to do it in the dark, and you had to put the film in one side, and you roll it through, and you crank it up. I have to go get a Kleenex just a minute. I'm afraid of getting too close to those candles. Oh, and the oven is on. Isn't that nice? Warming me up. Isn't that nice? This is what you can do when you absolutely don't care anything about anybody but yourself. All right, now where's those paper towels? Gone. I like when you used to put the video camera on your head. Oh, I know. And that was so cool when I had it on the cat. Remember that? That was a long time ago. Hey, Desmond's door is open. That means he's up. It's getting light out. Alright, I got it. It's a wonderful place I live. I live in a place where you would have to walk miles through the woods to get there. And I just live there. Look at that. That's that amazing deck. That deck is the most amazing thing ever. That's where the sun is going to rise, I think. Over there, maybe, or somewhere. Used to rise over here. Have a chair here. So I can sit here. Hey, the door's open. See, there's Fiddlehead Pond. And they took the tree down. The tree was gonna land on the house. It was starting, pieces were breaking off. And so I had them leave all the logs there because it's my tree. I love that tree. I don't want that tree to just get burned in the fire like it's been growing the whole time I've been here. I've hung things on that tree. I've fed the birds from the upstairs window when it was a loft from that tree. I've done lots of things from that tree. I had lights on it. Anyway, and now it's on the ground, and it's just making it more like I'm deeper into the woods. I like that. Bringing the woods right up to the house, farther away. I'd rather have the woods right beside me. See, those trees are right beside the deck. I brought home these little tables from my mom's. Show it to you. I've been trying to make my house so I've got a plant and a little thing to keep the table protected, and a table and another plant. Another one in there, and then a light, so a plant and a light and a table. And then I put pictures on the wall. That's Elida. I call her Lottie or Lottie Da. Look at this one. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? Anyway. I've been darning all my socks, trying to make myself do something other than eat while I sit here at the television. So I've been darning them. Those are done. I keep finishing them and putting them away. So it's a very small pile that's left, eh? Look at how much wood we've used already. We've Somebody coughing upstairs. I bet that was Desmond. He's been coughing lately. Should get things ready for when he gets up. Camelot. That's a good toy. Oh, we can't see anything. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I'm gonna take a photo of that. Wow, there's been lots of comments. Okay, go away, comments now. No, stop. I want to take a picture of this. Okay, now it's gone. This cover on my camera is bending, and it's a cover on my I think that looks so pretty, don't you? You'd think I was a child, wouldn't you? I wonder what I'm gonna do today. Oh yeah, it's Saturday. I gotta go somewhere today. It's a Relief Society thing going on. Oh, I can talk to you louder in here now. So Saturday, so the kids don't have to go to school. I have to be in Kingston at 10. So I gotta watch the time. Oh, it's only 7. Okay. I was thinking of going early. And then I can stop by all those beautiful ponds and just look at them. It's such a gorgeous drive to get there. I never have enough time. You haven't been in the camper yet, have you? It's really neat. Look at how much frost is on the car. So it must have been above freezing at some point. It's not anymore. Do you ever feel the window to know what the temperature is outside? You know, I started so many topics. I suppose I could make a video on each topic I started and abandoned. I was telling you things and I forget what I was telling you about. My violin playing. I really like stopping and playing my violin when I can. I take it with me a lot of places. In the summer, I did play it more. I could play it, but if I play it when the children are up, they usually come and want to play it. And if I play it when they're not up, then I'd wake them up. So I don't play my violin. But I can go to my camper and play the violin. Hey, now I can turn you around. Oh, look. I know, I'm so blessed to have this view. Thank you so much, Heavenly Father, for this view. I heard turkeys outside the other morning. I was in the bathroom and I heard this outrageous bunch of noise. Thought, what in the world is going on out there? They were in my garden, in my perennial slope garden, which is where I'm looking. See, I'm looking out there. And so I came in here and I looked, I couldn't see them. So I went upstairs and I looked out the bedroom window upstairs, where I used to feed the chickadees from. I looked out the bedroom window and I could see those big wild turkeys on the road over there. Getting ready for winter is such a big thing, and I didn't really take time to do it. I don't always get up this early, but I was starting to say that a little while ago, that I really am enjoying being up when when it's dark and having candlelight and talking on here. Like, is this the second time I've done it or third or something? And I have good enough internet that I'm on a live video and it'll upload. That's the biggest thing, is that nothing will upload anymore. But if I can do a live video, it will. I hear Desmond complaining. Hey, we could do stuff together with them. We could paint. That would be fun to paint. My painting stuff is in the studio with my violin. Now, I have a theory. Can I make a video and go where I don't have any connection? And then when I come back into the connection, end the video and have it upload? Like, will it do that? Or do I then end up with my same uploading problem? Why is a live video so easy to upload? And this is only with Wi-Fi. I'm not using self-service. I keep my airplane mode on when I've got Wi-Fi. Oh, goes a little kitty cat. It's a very little kitten, isn't it? Got a long winter ahead. But they live under the deck with those raccoons. I can't feed the birds anymore. It's very sad. Okay. I can't support the cats. I can't support one part of the food chain. I can't do that because then it will impact the birds and the squirrels and everything else. So I have to, just like I can't support the, just I can't support things like that. Shh, you children. Desmond and Maya, don't you talk like that. Hey, Desmond, I have stuff for you to do in the kitchen when you get down here. Some paper. I used to get up early and I would make breakfasts for the kids. I would make apple pie turnovers. You believe that? They had no idea how good they had it. I'd make them pancakes and waffles. You know, I could do that. I could do something cool with the kids. Maybe I should stop this video and start a new one. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. Bye.